All right, guys. Joe Saglimbeni back again on Let's Chat Live Saturday, June 12th. And we're live, people. Let me know if you're hearing me. I think you are. Let me know. I hope the stream is going well. I hope to not have too many issues this Saturday with YouTube, but you never know. Today, we're going to talk about secrets to successful stock market investing or secrets to stock market success. That's the abbreviated title because we're so long. So I decided to go that way. But anyway, a little bit about me, Joe Saglimbeni, blue collar worker, been investing in the stock market for over 3 decades. And I have my YouTube channel. We go live every Saturday. I try to get it between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And today I was successful. It's less than 2 o'clock or under 2 o'clock, which is a success for me. So if anybody's out there, let me know if you could hear me. Give me a like. Also, share, comment when this video becomes a video, when this live stream becomes a video. All right. And hope you guys are doing all right out there. It's a beautiful Saturday day. And let's talk about some secrets that I don't think many people or many financial pros want to tell you about. I don't think they share in the secret. I think they just want. And look, to be fair, just so you know, I'm not a financial planner, a financial pro. I don't even play one on YouTube, but I want you guys to know that investing could be very difficult. It could have a lot of risk, but you can succeed in investing, and it can be relatively easy once you learn how to invest in stocks. So, financial planners are great in helping you with a plan. A financial plan which can include taxes, real estate, life insurance, other assets besides stocks, annuities. But I wanted to do this live stream today to kind of tell you the secrets that financial planners don't tell you. And they basically don't tell you because they don't, or they're scared you're going to listen to them completely and then make the wrong investment and then maybe sue them or something. I don't know, but maybe they're not allowed to specifically talk about individual stocks. And again, this is opinions. I'm going to talk about individual stocks, though you can also succeed just by using index mutual funds also. So I think how we could start this is really, I think we could start it by you have to first read a lot of books on investing. That's what I think you need to start doing to become successful or at least comfortable with equities. Once you read a books and I read books, and I've read, it must be over 100 books on investing going way back when I was 17 years old. And the reason why I say that is it's like going to school. You end up learning, getting comfortable, knowing what a balance sheet is, knowing what a great company is, and then knowing whether that stock can go up with that great company. Because not every great company has a great stock. And there's reasons for that. And the reasons could be as little as the type of industry they're in. So let's give an example. Let's say banking industry. You may think that JP Morgan Chase is a great company. And JP Morgan Chase does have a stock. But does that mean that the stock performance will be great for this company? Well, the reason why it may not be a successful stock is because there are so many banks. The industry is a bad industry for stock investors. You want stocks, and this is a secret that no one wants to tell you about. Well, I mean, some people tell you. Warren Buffett might tell you. Peter Lynch's book, you might find it. Phil Town. Some of these writers give you a little bits of the secret. But one of the secrets is that you want to be invested in a stock with an industry that doesn't have that much competition, that kind of has only 4 or 5 players in it. So an example would be Microsoft, right? Now, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not giving you these stocks for you to buy. I'm trying to explain some of the secrets about stock investing. So let's take something like Microsoft. It's the tech industry. Well, you say it's a big industry, the tech industry. But no, Microsoft is significant in the fact that there's only a few players playing in that pool. You have Microsoft, you have Alphabet, you have Apple, you may have Amazon with cloud services because Microsoft has cloud services. So, really, Microsoft has competition, but maybe only 4 or 5 players. So now, one, they kind of have a moat. And a moat can be only 4 or 5 players. Sort of like the Coke and Pepsi thing. It's like Coke and Pepsi, and then there's everybody else. Well, you could invest in Coke, you could invest in Pepsi, and you would do relatively well with either one of those. But let's get back to Microsoft. Microsoft, once you dive into the numbers, you see that it's growing revenues. It seems to consistently grow every year. And then you might take a look at Google or Alphabet or Apple or Amazon. You see that the same thing is happening with them. They're all growing. They're growing their revenues. They're growing their sales. They're growing their earnings per share. They're growing their market share. And they're competing with each other, but it's such a small pool. Almost all those investments are most likely going to be successful. So those are the type of stocks that will help you succeed in investing. So I think one of the secrets is no competition or very small competition, moats or companies that are like the competition. It's hard to compete with them. It's hard to get into that space. The Microsoft, the Googles, the Apples combined in that pool. So one of those type of secrets is that you have to look for these companies. Now, they're not that hard to find if you have been educating yourself over the years. So you have to educate yourself on stocks, on how to read a balance sheet and then how you use those tools to buy the correct stocks. So there are some other ways besides reading that can get you there. So you take something like Microsoft. Every year it raises its dividend. Every year. It's been doing it for many years, raising its dividend. So that's another secret that they don't tell you about. Look for companies that are not only growing their revenues, not only growing their market share, not only making their moat stronger, but also are raising their dividends. Now, some companies don't have dividends, but I can get into that maybe later. But let's stick to this Microsoft example. They raise their dividend every year. Some of them are 8, 9, 10, 11% raises in the dividend. So that's another secret that a lot of people don't tell you, that companies that pay a dividend, raise a dividend, have a moat, grow their revenues, are successful. Almost that easy. Almost that easy. Now it's all about whether or not this company is a fraud or not. And obviously, Microsoft doesn't seem to be a fraud. And I had my days back in the day where I invested in stuff like WorldCom and Enron because I believed the balance sheet. And I didn't do my homework. I didn't do my schooling on this. So it's education on equities, reading books, reading balance sheets, finding companies that have no competition. That is probably the most difficult secret, is the companies that don't have the competition. Because industries like tech can have hundreds of companies, but you kind of got to learn to bring it down a little bit to only a select part of that subsection of that industry. So that alone can get you to become a successful stock market investor. Another way to become a successful stock market investor. So what you want is, you want to have consistency in returns. You kind of want to have like an average return that kind of sticks to the same thing. Maybe you're doing 12% a year. One year you're doing 12%. Second year you're doing 13%. The third year you're doing 10%. But you want to keep it you want to be consistent in keeping a positive return. And really the only way to do that is to have a diverse selection of superior stock investments, a pool of superior stock investments in different industries, but they are leaders of their industry. They have a moat, and the industry is a tight industry where competition is difficult. It's difficult to compete with these companies. So I'll give you an example. We already have the Microsoft example where you would find a select um, industries with cloud software dividend type raises. So you could have Microsoft as being that tech with dividend raises. Then you could look at consumables or consumer, maybe PepsiCo or Coca-Cola could be your next stock. And then you could have like a payment network type of industry like MasterCard or Visa. Not much competition there. That would be your next stock. And you find these by educating yourself, maybe reaching out to individual investors that have done this before. It's like someone like me. I've been doing this for years, learning about this, where I have made a portfolio of around 15 to 20 stocks in different industries, which have moats and walls against the competition where other companies have difficulty getting into that space. Once you do that, you kind of make your own index fund, your own personal portfolio of stocks becomes your own index fund. And all you basically do is consistently, and another secret is to consistently invest by dollar cost averaging in this portfolio. And when the stock market crashes, or when some of these individual stocks correct, you don't get scared off. The secret is also don't get scared off. You go in and you buy these quality companies again. You invest again. I got to tell you, I've been doing this since the 1990s, and I saw many crashes. 2001, actually, I go back to 1987, that crash. But 2001, and what did I do? I jumped in to quality companies. 2008, what did I do? I jumped in again. I worked extra hours at my job to get money to jump in. You got to believe that these quality companies are going to be around. You got to believe it. You have to have a mindset like that, a positive mindset like that. Once you have all those down, Pat, you could succeed in stock market investing. Financial advisors really want you to invest in mutual funds. And you can do it with mutual funds. I'm not saying to be like me. I mean, I've been doing this for decades. But you can find mutual funds, dollar cost average, and when there's a correction, or when there's a pandemic, or when there's a recession, and you're still working, you have to take the opportunity and invest during these tough times. Trust me, you wouldn't believe how much it could change your life a decade down the road. But you got to believe that the economy is going to come back. You got to believe that this quality company is going to be around. So guys, I hope you're continuing to enjoy this live stream today. Please give me a like, and hopefully you're hearing me. And that's it, guys. So, I mean, I think that the secrets to successful stock market investing is to read books, learn how to read the balance sheet, learn what moats are, what industries have a hard time for people or companies to easily get into, and you're on your way to successful investing. I know it's a little confusing. I don't know if I explained it completely, but you know what? When this becomes a video, down below, leave a comment, and maybe I can, in the comment, kind of explain what I mean. All right, guys? So there you go. That's it for today's live stream. I want to thank all you guys for coming on these live streams every Saturday. I know I still am growing my subscribers, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let that algorithm work for me. I'm having a great time, and I'm going to continue to try to do these live streams. Also, go to my community tab. Let me know what you want me to talk about. It doesn't have to be about stock market investing. All right. So, guys, I've had a great time with this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time.